Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here again in our channel Real Life and Real Estate. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, and we're in one of the another beautiful spots in Vancouver near Granville Island behind us. And next to me, the very special friend of mine, Toly Vasiliev, who is also actually real estate agent.
That's right.
And please tell me where you were born.
I was born in Leningrad, USSR. My family fled Russia early 2000s. I lived in Sweden, went to school in Sweden.
Really?
And then also after that lived in Czech Republic, in Prague.
Wow.
And then eventually ended up moving to Toronto, lived there for 7 years, and now I'm a proud Vancouverite.
How long have you been in Vancouver for?
Over 10 years.
10 years. And most of the time in Kitsilano?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you know Kitsilano inside out, pretty much.
I want to think so, yeah.
What about your Swedish? Do you speak Swedish?
Not anymore because I didn't maintain it, but I used to speak Swedish.
Really?
I still understand it a little bit. And
Really?
I can.
Wow, that's cool.
That's
wow. Wow, I learn something new every day. That's exciting. Anyhow, and another thing is something special about you. You told me, if I'm not mistaken, that you are world champion.
Multiple times, yeah.
Multiple times?
Multiple times.
Wow, it's getting better and better. Okay, go ahead. Tell me, please.
I play a very cool and unique and quirky sport called Ultimate Frisbee.
What is it?
It's kind of like a mix of basketball, football, and soccer. It's played on a big grass field. It's a team sport. It's played 7-on-7. And I was fortunate to play for multiple national teams, and I won world championships in 2008 with Team Canada, and also last year also with Team Canada.
You have a gold medal?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You probably wondering what's the difference if real estate agent world champion. I tell you why. To become a world champion, you have to have a discipline, focus, determination, and teamwork, right? And ability to think quick on your feet. Am I right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many realtors registered in British Columbia? Like 15,000 plus? Yeah. And how many world champions among them? I don't know anybody. Wow, that's pretty special.
I know some very high achievers. I know Ironman.
But world champions we're talking about.
I'm sure in multiple categories there would be. I know an Olympian who is now a realtor in Whistler. I know a couple of like high-level athletes in other sports that are also doing real estate right now. But yeah, there's definitely not a lot.
Okay, but if you need to go to get don't need to go to Whistler here in Kitsilano, here's a Toly Vasiliev for you. Yeah. And if he's very busy, he with very much so, and you know me, who knows him, so you're in good hands either way. Am I right?
That's correct. Yeah.
And speaking of St. Petersburg, it's a pretty special place. How old were you when you left?
I was 17 or 18.
Wow. Yeah. It's actually considered the culture capital of Russia. Am I right?
Yeah, and in my opinion, and I'm of course biased, one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
It calls Venice of North.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. And
fun fact: It has more bridges than Venice or Amsterdam.
No way.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's crazy. It's this channel is like I need to
take some notes.
Yeah. And well, I know one thing for sure for our viewers who are born and raised in North America or Europe, things like crime and punishment. Everybody heard about it. Where does that happen? In St. Petersburg.
That's right.
And we're in February, but we just had Christmas a couple months ago, and world famous Nutcracker, where that came from.
St. Petersburg.
Yeah, Tchaikovsky. He wrote that and produced it in St. Petersburg. You know, that's insane. Oh, and last but not least, Vladimir Putin birthplace. It's also St. Petersburg. It's a pretty special place. So anywhere from Peter the Great and everybody in between. That's pretty.
I mean, that's why you say you don't choose where you're born.
Yeah. Don't choose where you're born. You don't choose your parents. You don't choose your siblings, but you do choose you're a realtor. And I really,
good segue.
really highly recommend to connect with Toli for any your needs, real estate related, you name it. But now it's we just finished our real life story, and now we are about real estate. So tell me, please, the latest deal you just completed.
Yeah.
Can you give me numbers, real numbers, as specific as you possibly can?
Of course. So we been pretty fortunate and pretty busy lately. There's quite a few transactions to choose from. I'll probably focus on one that we helped a buyer secure a home in Kitsilano.
Home or
I call it home, but it's a townhouse.
townhouse?
It's a townhouse, very lovely, beautiful character, place. It does need a lot of work, but overall it's very livable and the location cannot be beaten.
How many square feet?
It was 1,400 square feet.
1,400.
It was listed originally for 1.689, so $1,689,000. It sat in the market for some time because of how unique the layout and floor plan is, and because of the market conditions. It doesn't really favor like luxury product. So they started lowering the price, and at some point, one of my clients reached out to me, and because we were sending them new listings all the time, and it was relisted at the new price, and she sent it to me and said that she might be interested. So we went to see it once. She was okay with it, but still wanted to keep looking. We viewed it 3 more times.
Same place.
3
more times.
Yeah, she just wanted to make sure she brought her family, some of her friends for a second opinion. Then we're doing some numbers. Then we reviewed all the documents and had.
What numbers did you do?
We basically were comparing, looking at comparables in the area, which was not super helpful because of how unique the property is.
Why is it was unique? You said several times.
Yeah, it's the layout and how it has a split floor plan, and where how all the bedrooms and all the windows are facing north, what kind of sun you get, the fact that there's a commercial space underneath as well, and the way it's kind of set up. It gives you a lot of privacy while being on a very, not busy road, but popular road in Kitsilano. But at the same time, it was super private and, yeah, super cozy place.
Yeah, so that's the benefits of so-called buyer's market. You can visit place 3 times. Total, how many? 4 times you visit?
4 times.
4 times. And 5 years ago, you like if you visit once before it's sold, right?
That's right.
So now you can make informed decisions. Especially, did she? It's her or whoever was it? It was a first purchase or a second one?
That was her first purchase.
First time buyer.
That's
so
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
And of course, as it usually happens when you take too long to make the decision, eventually it turns out there's another buyer who was interested, who also visited the property a couple of times. And the moment our client gave us a green light to make an offer, another offer came in.
No kidding.
That's right. And so we, after 2 months of viewing the same place, we end up being in multiple offer situation. And one of the reasons why it happened is because the market was improving. The second is that they dropped the price again, attracted more interest. And so yeah, we went into multiple offer situation where we had to be creative and persuasive. And we end up securing a price that was way below assessed value, and below the original asking price.
Well, that's beauty of real estate. It's all legal. That's public information. So what was the asking price and how much you paid for?
We end up paying 1.503. So 1 million. And the asking originally was 1.689. Then they loaded to 1.599, and then I think eventually it was 1.550. So,
and you still be able to get 47,000 down, which basically paid for property transfer tax.
That's right.
Yeah, no, that's very good.
And just also to remind that the assessed value still says 1.614.
Okay,
so we got it for $100,000 below, $110,000 below assessed.
So what would be the, in a nutshell, couple lessons for people who looking or watching our conversation for today's market? Just because you said that you ended up with multiple offer, what would you do different if you knew what's how it will happen, and still to get that best deal for your client? Is that something comes to mind?
I think we did everything correctly. It was just like unlucky that we got into multiples, because I believe that the clients, and specifically buyers, have to do the due diligence and take their time to think about it, view multiple homes to make sure that the one they picked is actually better for them, for their lifestyle, and review the comparable sales in the area and make an informed decision. So I'm glad she took her time. Maybe we could have made that decision a week earlier, and probably would have scored even a better deal. But at the end of the day, she's very happy with her purchase, and we're obviously happy for our client.
Yeah, no, that's a bottom line. As long as people are happy and they pay 1.5 plus for the first time buyer, which is that's Vancouver, Kitsilano for you guys. But anyhow, that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're trying to accomplish
That's
at
right.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
That's right. And another, I think, takeaway, or something that I would recommend to my clients in the future based on this story, that in this market, even if you have a budget, you have to be a little bit, not necessarily flexible, but you have to broaden your budget, higher and lower, especially the higher price point, because we see sales happening left, right, and center where it sells below asking price, especially if homes are sitting on the market for a while. Depending on the situation that the seller is in, they might need to sell it sooner, and they would be okay to take a little bit of a loss, but they might win on the purchase side themselves. And of course, it benefits your clients who are looking for a better deal.
Yeah, so yeah, that makes total sense. So it's buyer's market for a reason.
That's right.
So if you looking to buy, so Toli Vasiliev, this is best contact for you, and don't be shy. He happy to answer any questions, right?
That's right.
There is no such a thing as a stupid question, and there is no obligation. If you call him, you have to chase everything around with him, but or go do a cold plunge in the kids pool as he does. No, you don't have to do it. But as you can hear, for your
yeah,
highly encouraged.
Yeah.
But as you heard that, he knows what he's talking about. I hope it came across for you guys, and thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with us. Hopefully it was informative, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cut.